131.4.
All right, we get set for our first matchup. Here's Thomas Triber.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome to the ring, fighting tonight out of the blue corner, Diego Vicente Perez. And now let's welcome to the ring, fighting tonight out of the red corner, Josh Dubs O'Reilly.
Certainly a long entrance for a guy with a 2-0 record.
Hey, he's got a flair for the dramatic. Maybe we'll see some big knockout punches.
Well, let's hope so. He's got a big height difference at 5'10 to 5'7", and of course, Diego Vicente Perez coming from Buenos Aires, Argentina, as O'Reilly makes his way to the ring from Hamilton, Ontario.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to the Hershey Center here in Mississauga, Ontario for championship boxing, and it is being brought to you by United Boxing Promotions. We get the action started with 6 rounds of boxing in the super featherweight division, and our 3 judges scoring on a 10-point must system will be John Wiley, William Boudhou, and Kelly Zolnierczek. Our referee in charge, the third man in the ring, will be Donovan Boucher. Introducing to you first, fighting tonight out of the blue corner, he's wearing yellow trunks with black trim and weighed in at 131.5 pounds. His professional record consists of 8 wins, 6 defeats, 1 draw, with 6 of his 8 wins coming by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, damas y caballeros, de Buenos Aires, Argentina, presentando Diego Vicente Perez. His opponent across the ring, fighting tonight out of the red corner. He's wearing green with white and orange and weighed in at 132 pounds. Hailing from Hamilton, Ontario, he is undefeated with 2 wins. Ladies and gentlemen, here is Josh Dubs O'Reilly.
Fighters. Okay, gentlemen, I gave you pre-fight instruction in the changing room. I want both of you to listen to my comment at all times, but mostly protect yourself at all times. Good luck to both of you.
Here we go for our first fight of the night, a 4-rounder between Josh O'Reilly and Diego Vicente Perez of Argentina. Only a half-pound separates these guys, but O'Reilly, Tibor, is the guy with the 3-inch height advantage and the reach advantage.
Yeah, let's hope he uses it.
Perez with a lot more in-ring pro experience with 42 rounds under his belt, Michelle.
Yeah, and you know what? There's no lack of confidence, though, in O'Reilly. That is one thing you notice just off the hop with, the entrance and everything. He feels like a very young, confident young man. And Tibor, is that troublesome at times, too?
It can be,
overconfident?
Absolutely. Mentally is 90% of the battle, I think, in my experience. If you're mentally right, things will go well. But if you're not, you could be in the tip-top, best shape of your life. But if you're not mentally there, things aren't going to go smooth for you.
It's getting the early tags on Perez. Well, O'Reilly's got a good corner as well with Bob Wilcox and Ryan Grant in his corner tonight.
Both guys know a lot about the sport, been around it a long time.
It seems as though O'Reilly's almost, jabbing his way too far in.
Got him with the left right to the chin. Perez takes another left as he tried to go down low on O'Reilly. Tibor, it seems when Perez throws out that left hand, he's dropping the right hand a bit, and O'Reilly's coming in with a straight right.
Perez, he's looking, though. He's looking, taking his time. I've seen him try to throw a counter right already. And it looked pretty good. O'Reilly better stay on his toes.
We talked about Perez and his knockout power. In his 8 wins, he's got 6 of them via the knockout. Michelle, early on in a career like O'Reilly, the chin really hasn't been tested yet, has it?
No, I was just going to say, especially someone of, this kind of power, obviously, and knowing that, even though he's got 6 losses, he's been in some wars too, Perez.
Yeah, I see him. He's thinking in there. I see him. He swept the hook already a few times, and
He's sizing him up big time.
Yeah, it didn't land it totally clean, but
Third man in the ring is former Canadian champion Donovan Boucher. That's the end of our first round. So a 10-point must-scoring system through 4 rounds.
You know, the first round was a lot about sizing each other up. But in a 4-round fight, how long can you really do that for? Do you think?
That round right there was a bit standoffish. You know, these guys want to be busy in a 4-round fight. Super busy.
Usually when you see a smile on a boxer's face after getting hit like that, it means it hurt a little bit more.
Or it woke him up. One of the two. Or both. I've smiled a few times after getting hit.
Round number 2. So we're doing 4 3-minute rounds here in the opening matchup. There's a nice combination coming from O'Reilly. Tags him again with the overhand right. O'Reilly's certainly been the aggressor here in the second round and towards the latter half of the first. Perez ducking under that one. Perez has got to watch it when he's going down and heading in like that, Michelle. He could be heading right for a left hook that will drop him.
Yeah, and as much as we thought, you know, he was sizing up. As much as we were thinking, you know, that Perez was doing the sizing up, but O'Reilly can just, you know, count on him coming in and slip an uppercut next time that happens, you know. Not a lot of head movement from Perez, though, other than, you know, kind of bullying under.
There's a good right from O'Reilly. That caught Perez right on the right eye. Perez at 28 years old, 4 years the senior of O'Reilly. Nice job. Going back to the body. He's got him cornered. Perez trying to work out of the corner. O'Reilly comes in, takes one of his own as Perez gets one over the top.
That sweeping hook, yes. That sweeping left hook, you get him coming out.
You can see the confidence in O'Reilly starting to build.
Yeah, I said that first round he was a little standoffish, but I think, you know, he's just getting his distance and he's kind of knows it now, and he's pulling the trigger a little more this round and definitely owning it.
You know, Perez not really doing much in terms of footwork either. He's just standing there taking those punches and then ducking under when he, you know, that's his only form of defense, not really using the footwork.
Final 10 seconds of the second round. O'Reilly tries to hit him into the corner again, but that should do it for round number 2.
Good round.
That was a good round. So through 2 rounds, I've got O'Reilly winning both rounds by 10-9 scores. Michelle?
Yeah, I have him leading 2 rounds to none as well.
Yeah.
I hate it when we're all in agreement.
We have to disagree at some point, right?
No, Josh definitely looked more confident, pulling the trigger a little more that round. Like I said, he looks like he's got his distance and he's landing his shots.
Shelley was able to throw a good couple of combinations, and that could have been the difference in that round for him.
Yeah, and you know, I had mentioned the footwork as well. When you're busy, and Tibor's mentioned this a few times too, just keeping busy, you know, even when things aren't landing for you, but good combinations here by O'Reilly in the second round.
Yeah, Perez is kind of holding
Round
his
number 3
ground.
coming up. This one's scheduled for 4.
O'Reilly's, you can see him, he's kind of bouncing in and out, and it's making it difficult for Perez to gauge the distance.
Yeah, and to really time his attack as well, right?
Tibor in a short fight like this with only 2 rounds left, what does Perez have to do to get back in this?
He's got to do something drastic. Throw more punches, obviously. He hasn't been very busy, and he's being outworked right now.
You know, that must be the worst too, you know. At the end of the day, if you're losing a fight and it's just because you got outworked, you know.
Why not leave it all out there?
Right.
Absolutely, yeah.
You train all
these. You came all the way from Argentina, and you've trained the whole time.
Well, Josh is not really making it easy.
O'Reilly doing a good job. You know, very deceptive, that 2-0 record. He's doing a good job at cutting off the ring.
Yeah, he's doing a good job going downstairs, upstairs also. He's throwing more than one shot. Perez is looking to counter and just throw one shot. O'Reilly's obviously too smart for that.
Well, and Perez is even being hesitant with that one shot. You know, you could see him kind of cock that right hand a few times, but hasn't really thrown it all that much.
I think that's because O'Reilly's been connecting with that left hook. When you're missing with your straight left and he's coming over top because you've dropped that right hand, you can't come back with a combination. There's a good right, tries to go over top, and Perez gets out of the way. O'Reilly connects to the chin with that one.
Good one, too.
And you hear Bob Wilcox in O'Reilly's corner saying, do the 1-2, do the 1-2. That one just missed. Good body work, throws one over the top. Perez stumbles a little, but he's regained his balance. Sweeping overhand right, doesn't really connect. All gloves on that one. O'Reilly backs his opponent up. Final 10 seconds of the third round.
Switched up to southpaw.
Switches back and gets connected with a right. You're going to switch to a southpaw. You got to at least throw a couple of punches that way. Don't just show.
Yeah, he switched and he kind of stood there and then he switched back. He didn't do anything.
So we're all going to be in agreement again that it's a 3-0 lead.
Yes.
Yeah, Michelle, you take a look at the activity of O'Reilly. It's pretty impressive that he's getting better every round.
Yeah, and here, you know, it's pretty much textbook, you know, body, open it up, go to the head, you know, or you do the vice versa. You try headshots and then it opens up the body, but that was pretty much textbook getting out.
Doing a lot of things right.
Yeah.
Fight fans, let's cheer these two combatants on. This is the 4th and final round.
Super featherweights in the ring to open things up here on Championship Boxing. Josh O'Reilly, 2-0 from Hamilton. Diego Vicente Perez from Argentina. 8-6 record, but 6 knockouts. Oh, he catches O'Reilly on the chin. O'Reilly backs up a step. Good overhand right, good combination. O'Reilly catches him with the left. Backs him up in the corner. O'Reilly looking for the KO. Can't finish him off. He smells blood, though. Ooh. Nice job by Perez to get out of that corner. He's trying to circle around the outside, but O'Reilly follows him. Still over 2 minutes left in the fourth and final round.
You can hear O'Reilly's corner saying shoot it right to the chest, because every time he ducks over,
that's where his head's going to end up.
Exactly.
Nice job by Perez working out of the corner, but O'Reilly keeps him in that corner. Lines him up, just missed that overhand right.
Change up southpaw.
Yeah, but you got to be able to throw those punches, and he hasn't been able to show any authority whatsoever with that. Otherwise, it's meaningless, isn't it?
Yeah, he's just kind of standoffish.
Good right from O'Reilly. Just over a minute left. O'Reilly tries to tee up again. Coming in, looking to finish things off. Another right. Perez trying to hang on. O'Reilly backs away, throws another hard right. A left to the body, a left to the chin. Swinging wildly as Perez. O'Reilly, super confident, takes a left to the chin.
He's standing southpaw again.
Yep. That was a big left hand O'Reilly just ate.
There's a right. O'Reilly hangs on. Final 10 seconds of this, the fourth round. And O'Reilly with a huge knockout here in the fourth. He drops it again with just 2 seconds left. And down is Perez.
That was the end of the round.
I know that was the end of the round, but
no, he still gets his 10 count.
But they were at 6 when he was on the ground. So how long does he get?
Perez, I guess, trying
definitely over.
Yeah, trying to show that, you know, he's still got his wits about him, I guess, with the shadow boxing.
And there was no real showing there, because that was all O'Reilly here in the fourth round. 2 big knockdowns, and that fourth one simply because the round came to an end. Otherwise, that would have been a TKO.
Perez, he didn't really have an answer for anything. I think that's why he chose to turn to southpaw. I think he was just kind of doing it.
And, you know, the most significant shot, actually, that he landed was in southpaw. And, you know, I want to ask you, how dangerous are opponents when they know they're considerably behind on the scorecards and literally just throwing haymakers because that's all they've had? And literally the only shot that he landed flush that was hard on O'Reilly was that, you know, left hook when he was in southpaw.
That was basically his last answer.
Right.
That's all he had.
I mean, it's still dangerous, though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I saw O'Reilly getting closer and closer, throwing the right hand downstairs to the chest, throwing it back upstairs. He got so confident that he was throwing the right hands, the lead right hands. Confident he was going to get his guy out there.
They finished it off at a 40-35, 4 rounds to nothing for O'Reilly. And O'Reilly's got to be very excited, and his corner has to be excited, Tibor, to see some power come out of the young man.
Good show for him.
Real good show from Josh O'Reilly as he moves his record to a 3-0 perfect record. Vicente Perez will drop to 8 and 7. Let's go to the ring. Here's Thomas Triber.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 4 rounds of boxing, we go to the judges' scorecards, and all 3 judges, John Wiley, William Boodhoo, and Kelly Zolnierczek, are in agreement, scoring at the same 40-34, all in favor of your winner by unanimous decision, and still undefeated, Josh Dubs O'Reilly.
So Josh O'Reilly goes to 3-0 and via the big punching power here in the 4th round.
There's that jab to the chest, right hand over top. Simple 1-2, very effective in boxing.
Michelle, you called it. The corner was saying throw to the chest. He's going to drop his head. He does and gets clobbered again.
Yeah, and you know, it always seems to amaze me, even though I shouldn't be shocked anymore. But the simplest combinations are always the most effective, Tibor.
Yeah, 1-2, you can't hide from it. Basic 1-2 is very effective.